Let's go.
Your turn to ban. Five seconds remaining. Your turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Excellence. It's in the bag. Yes, indeed.
Prepare for battle.
Onward. Forward.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Well and good.
The battle begins.
More than right. Finally. Of course. Get over it! Granted. Already moving. Very well. The time has come. Look who's coming to dinner. First blood. I'm under attack. As I thought. Well stated. desert ready. I go. Oh, that stings. The Jews of Chaldea watch this party well. I shift like the sands. Real, I mean. That's all right. My strength increases. Rightly so. Yes. Oh. To battle. Oh. So you say. Agreed. Oh. Granted. Onward. I grow a grain at a time. Well stated. Forward. I'll take your tribute. Yes, indeed. More than right. Good. Already moving. Hooked up. Agreed. Come on, settle. Of course. I'll take your tribute. To battle. I go. Well and good. I shift like the sands. Very well. All right. Rightly said.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I am ready. Come to me. As I thought. So you say. Sand King cometh. Yes. away! Well stated. Already moving. Gather my power, well and good. Feel death's sting. Stung. More than right.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I am ready.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
As I thought.
To solitude I
Onward.
return.
Frostfire take you!
Yes. Always refreshing.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Very well. So you say.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Agreed.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I'll take that. Long live the king. To battle. Granted.
Your middle tower has fallen.
I'm under attack. Ah! Fresh meat. No.
Reduced to your elements.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
Send and deliver. Patience.
Your top tower is under attack.
Cometh. Forward. Of course. Thought you'd never ask. Oh! Listen. Oh! I go. Yes, indeed. I'll shift like the sands.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I will bury you. So you say. Killing spree.
Your top tower is under attack.
Of course. My strength increases. I shift like the sands. I go. Fresh mate!
Strike down.
Your top tower is under attack.
Your king is alive. Dominating. Granted.
Your top
Fucking
tower
CA,
is
but
under attack.
uninstall this game.
Your top tower has fallen.
Agreed. Yes. Ha ha! Fresh meat!
Okay.
This next pick, as well as the couple few bans, I feel like it's going to be telegraphed pretty well by SMG as to what they're banning out in particular. You know, do they ban something like the axe that's going to be able to lock a few of these things in place? They've already got one BKB piercing stun in the clockwork if you are on point with that hook, but it's going to be quite hard with all the different units that are going to be going around in these team fights. You know, all the Wraith King Skeletons, all the heroes, the Eidolons, and maybe even a few War of Replica illusions as well. So we'll see. We'll see what they opt to go for.
Are we looking for a 2? We looking for Bob's here?
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Storm's kind of annoying,
5
right? We saw in that
seconds
series
remaining.
between... Was it Little Gun and SMG? Where Hishki was playing the Nyx Assassin and he was actually able to snipe Nier a few times just by walking into the Remnant and carapassing? I feel like it was.
Yeah, it was that series, yeah.
Yeah, so that might make life a little bit difficult for him, right? You can never just be off on your own farming. You can have a decent laning
Radiant
stage, but...
team ban.
And then CM's obviously doesn't have much in the form of escape potential.
Do they need a BKB piercing stun for South build? You've got the hook shot, but do you want to have a second just for the late game against Enigma?
Like what?
I'm trying to think of what twos actually, because there's not many position twos that have any.
Team pick.
Or a sheet out.
Necro? I don't know.
It feels like a Bob hero. What do they need?
10 seconds remaining.
Pretty good wave push.
Hello.
Do kind of lack ways to take objectives until the Wraith King comes on.
Just having a look into something. It's one of these little niche. Hold up. Is there anything that can
Radiant
disrupt?
team pick.
Void incarnate.
No, that's not one of these heroes that I was thinking about. So there's this kind of cool interaction that Grimstroke has. So let's say Enigma is soulbinded and he's linked up with the Crystal Maiden. Enigma pops his BKB. If you use one of
10
like,
seconds
there's about
remaining.
15 abilities onto the Crystal Maiden, it actually pierces the spell
5
immunity
seconds
of
remaining.
the BKB Enigma. So you could use, for example, like a Frostbite, for example, not a Frostbite, a Cold Feet from the AA, and it will actually freeze the Enigma in place, which is kind of cool, you know,
Wait,
even if
what?
he's got that BKB popped. I know,
Really?
it's a little weird, right?
You may now
Mhm.
select your heroes.
There's not many hero abilities, though, that actually go through it. There's, in terms of stuns, there's Cold Feet. Reaper Scythe kind of already does it, but it does the damage through it, which is nice. Stifling Dagger works on it as well. That's about it. So, two things that could actually break it up, which is nice.
Well, we do still see that Juggernaut getting picked up in the end here for SMG, something you were bringing up as soon as the Crystal Maiden was drafted. So
Strong kill lane, you don't care as much about the Darkseer, even if like he gets a double Ion Shell creep wave, right? You can just spin. It takes away your kill potential, sure, but if it means that you're not going to be harassed, forced to buy up quite as much regen, you're going to be fine with that. You've got a little bit more luxury to use the healing ward more liberally, because eventually you're going to get that arcane aura on the CM. And yeah, of course, the kill potential with that Frostbite. You lock the Darkseer in place, and you know, spin pre-surge as well if you're able to get it. It's really nice to have. So I wonder if they're going to even try going for you know, a super early like nuke down the creep wave. Make sure you get your level 2 first before this Darkseer. That could be the plan.
yeah, we see a lot of the times it's very important for teams to utilize that level 2 advantage you get, and especially with a lane like the Juggernaut and the Crystal Maiden. Honestly, their level 1 advantage is still really strong as well. Like Darkseer is not going to be able to escape. It's not really much the Clockwork can do. Like Samael really needs level 3 for when he gets 2 points in battery assault. So even before that too, like I feel like we'll see SMG still get pretty active if it's not them using a lot of their abilities or just right clicking down the wave.
Even just the level 2, right, for the Clockwork in particular, because you're going to have the cogs, you've got the boots as well, so you're going to be able to get away from most kill attempts. We can see here with mid 1, he doesn't have boots just yet. CM, you're always incredibly slow, so he should be able to get away from these ganks. Speaking of ganks, we've got one attempted, but nice defensive ward means that they're going to position themselves really deep. They're going to be able to take the fight on their terms on SMG. Oh, they could catch Enryu, who's gone way too far forward. What's going on?
Oh, Enryu. Well, there's a little bit of experience before even the lane starts. It's going to just get you closer and closer to that 2 here for mid 1. And Nia is able to pick up the first blood. Here's something I was wanting to also bring up in the draft. I might wait real quick just to see if there's any fights. Afu? Is he actually going to get this?
Fine.
Yeah, they're going to make sure they
The
don't
battle begins.
group up for a 2-man stun. Yeah, they pick the Void Spirit into the Ember. And quite often I see the Ember actually is the one to kind of counter the Void. You've got a lot of magical damage to go through the Resonant Pulse. You've got more mobility as well with the triple Remnant. And you can kind of also get items to help out with your mobility. So very great to be able to catch the Void Spirit, the chains, very much affects him with this to simulate play. I'm kind of surprised that they picked it into the matchup, but I guess there wasn't really many heroes left available for Bob.
Not many left available, and as well, if you're able to, excuse me, save the Aether Remnant for a team fight that the Enigma is eventually going to be joining, then that can be used pre-BKB to disrupt that black hole, which can be quite impactful, of course. There's not too much that's going to be able to get in onto those backlines. The Wraith Fire Blast, kind of short range. Inkswell, you need to be in on top of the target. Hook shot, I mean, we already talked about how difficult it can be to land one of those, so it might just be something that's able to maneuver around these team fights a little easier, specifically against the Enigma.
Love what Radiant have done down bot, though. You were saying the importance of potentially just killing off the creep wave as fast as possible, and that's what mid one did with the Blade Fury. Rogi also dragged a couple of the creeps away so mid one could solo his own range creep versus Enryu to deny it. So just early on, and here the twos come into play. It's just mid one at the moment, but even then that might be enough. Enryu surged. Oh my lord.
Samael just got the last hit on the creep as they were running away, and that was enough. I was thinking maybe, Roger was going to go for the last hit on the range creep and get his own level 2 from that, but wasn't able to do it. Gets the salve, able to get on back. It just shows you the strength of that matchup super early on.
What was this Corsair? Because Clockwork does have the boots. At least he gets the items. They blocked off that small camp as well, so Rogi... I don't know if he's aware of this though, because I believe the Clockwork has blocked it twice now with the pull of the creep, so maybe they're not too sure.
Rogi's walking through saying, "What are you doing with the creep wave?
Bring it back here."
Oh, nice range there on the Frostbite. That's crazy range, actually. I wonder if it might have been better to use the Crystal Nova, actually.
Yeah.
Longer range, longer slow duration. He's actually going to drag it all the way back in. So it's actually going to do some better things for the lane equilibrium, if again, to deny Rogi for one. So I don't think they're going to mind that all too much.
Not at all. And that's just the recognition that mid one, he's going to be able to play solo versus Enryu. Like, he can just Blade Fury down the lane if he needs to. So it means that Rogi continuing to chase the pulled creep wave just disrupts it. What they were really looking to do there was just deny the full wave of experience away from the mid one Juggernaut. But again, just the plays from Rogi. This is a support that is having so much impact through the laning stage already.
Very slow though. He hasn't opted to use the Mango to try and get the Crystal Nova or the secondary Frostbite onto him. It's only a level 1 battery assault though, so I don't think it should be enough to kill. I'd make that a little bit difficult though. Just to stand there so he's not taking the buzz from the cogs. I think he'll get away.
Does he do it?
He'll get away. He'll get away.
Oh. Then, would you have had the balls of steel to go under that T2 tower?
Of course I would. Oh, as the Clockwork?
Yeah.
No, not a
Radiant
chance.
structures are fortified.
Of course would. No, a CM's going to run to the T1. Just going to yeet away from the defensive T2. Okay, wait, just denied himself, I believe. Yes, sir.
And they are able to... Roger, you got to get out of the spawn box. He does. Nicely done. Small camp now available once more. Smalley's just trying to protect this a little bit. They're going to get the D-Ward as well.
Dire's middle tower
That's really
is under
nice.
attack.
But all this time, mid one, he's just been sitting down here. All you need is level 2 on the CM, and you've got a huge amount of kill potential. So just feed everything through to mid one. I'm sure the team would love 1 point in the Arcane Aura, but I mean, it just feels like a luxury at this point.
Do you go
doing so well.
Do you go for a second point in Frostbite just to have a little bit of extra control versus the Surge?
Depends how the laning stage is going, if, for example, mid is going a bit rougher, I might go the Arcane Aura just to help my team out a little bit. But it feels for mine that, honestly, all 3 lanes are 1 at this point. Look at the net worth on the Darkseer. He is second last on net worth because of all this lane manipulation that's been going on.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I mean, he's not really going to be able to make any stacks as well. Maybe they can get a kill on Rogi. That's kind of the only play they have right now, but with mid one being level 3
as well.
Yeah, so Enryu's just gonna get chased down here. So the Darkseid, one more swipe, claim the kill. CM's still gonna end up getting chased down from the Clockwork thanks to the Iron Shell. Meanwhile, we also see Bob picked up a great solo kill against Nia on the Ember.
3 kills for 1, but the net worth tells the tale. You know, right now, it's hovering between 1-2k differential. I don't think SMG, they're going to be minding all that much. Thankfully enough for Enryu to get the last hit with his Ion Shell there, so... Moves himself up to just below the Nyx Assassin on the net worth. Yeah, it just shows the strength of this Juggernaut. Level 6 versus a level 3 right now. Gonna have to go back into the creep wave to be able to try and dodge out any sort of Omni Slash attempts onto his life.
Meanwhile, it's just the fact that Jug's got 18 denies, 19 now, and then you take a look at KP, and KP's on 20, and this is a hero that's naturally really, really solid at denying creeps. KP's loving life right now.
Oh, the KP Midas. The KP Midas. He's going to get it nice and early, too.
Oh, yeah, he will.
7-minute Midas? With 3 Sage's Masks to start the game?
Double damage empowers me.
They're looking to make a play down bot, Rogi. This time they will be able to get the kill. Meanwhile, Nia was also trying to make a dive attempt onto the Void Spirit, but that's 3 heroes down here. Well, your Nia just pushed away your Void Spirit, so he's going to get solo time. Top the Enigma is having an incredible time, and you haven't slowed down the Juggernaut as well, so they really don't care about Rogi dying.
No, not at all. Like, he's done his job. Gonna go for a kill attempt. Poor Rogi.
Feels like that's the CM life, though. Every game.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Just once I want to see a pro game where the CM gets the freezing field and the new Ag Shard, you know? Just able to run into the enemy team.
Surely you draft it with the Darkseer. Saw the clip of that.
Or a Lycan Wolf
Kind of nutty. Yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, very fun, very fun.
KP, he just doesn't care. He's standing back here, just making sure he soaks up all the experience. He's got the black hole available, so Marb, he's going to have to be careful about going in too deep.
Gonna have a second life here from the Wraith King. He's pinging out. He's like, boys, I need help. They're diving me. I get one rotation. But KP, Phantom Embrace, prevents the ultimate. Nia's falling pretty low here, Marbs. Able to crit him down. Inkswell stun's going to be there. Nia still playing around with fire at the moment. He actually goes back in with the Remnant. Nia? Alright, feeds away a kill for Marb.
Maybe just thinking that KP would be there with a black hole, but still kind of squishy super early on. Another death for Rogi, so feasting. He's had a pretty good start to the game, Bob. Getting that solo kill there. But all it means is that this Juggernaut, this mid-1 Juggernaut, finally we're seeing a Battle Fury come through for him. It makes sense. You know, you want to be able to clear out a lot of these skellies that are going to be coming out quite frequently. I think they're playing definitely for the late game here on SMG. It's good to see a different kind of strategy come through from them. I mean, Midas, Enigma.
Bob? He's going to now show up top. Very nicely done from Arfu, eating that Remnant, but there's the extra follow-up lockdown is just a little bit too late. We've seen Bob, again, you got to feel for him eventually. He's always having these stellar performances. I mean, very few times we see him not. You know, in particular was that one game versus Yopaj, the TA versus and the Puck matchup, but you know, apart from that, it really does feel like Bob is such a consistent player.
I mean, he just had a horrible matchup in that Puck TA game. You can't blame him all too much for that. They are putting a lot of attention in onto him. I think I've counted 3 or 4 bottom refills coming through from him.
KP, he doesn't have mana for the black hole. Use one too many abilities there. That would have been a big kill to pick up, knowing the reincarnation was on cooldown. And Rogi, this is going to be the 5th death of the game here for the Crystal Maiden as well. Mid one getting a solo down, but we're still looking to keep our eyes on Nia. Just the lack of control allows the Ember to play with fire at the moment. He's even actually going to go back in. Bob doesn't have any more ultimate charges, and the Resonant Pulses are going to do anything. Eats up that Remnant to find the Invis rune. So Bob unable to get any more refills to sip him up to safety.
Not in very deep. He's got the regen, the Invis rune though. End up bottling it, but still a couple of charges used. Another refill. How do you feel about this refill meta? I'm all about the efficiency, so I like it, but I'm also all about this, oh no, KB. Let's call it lag.
Yeah, we're both like, yeah, that's the Oz latency. Things you hate to see as an Enigma. KP's like, it happens to the best of us. I'll come back and watch him get like a 4-5-man black hole later on this game.
Don't think he needed the demonic conversion that time around.
How I feel about the bottle meta? It's... whatever isn't dual lane mid, I'm okay with, I feel like.
How long has it been since dual lane mid?
A while, but like, I really did not like watching it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Like, it's goddamn boring.
Are fortified.
I don't mind if it's like, you know, a wacky thing where it's like an IO paired together with the mid occasionally. I felt
when
that
have we
was
seen that? Like, I don't mind that, but like when we're actually getting like dual lane mid like pretty consistently.
Unless it's 5-on-5 mid, I don't want to watch it.
That's what we get now, pretty much. At least you can say it's close enough to 5-on-5 mid with the bounty runes at the 0-minute mark.
True.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
I guess like it's at least, even though it does feel like it's a very bottle intensive meta, we do still see a lot of rotations from the mid laners, which is still nice to see.
Level 7 on Samael, he uses the rocket flare, misses the hook though, underneath the tower.
They will make up for
Doesn't
it.
seem to care though.
Why not use the
that big
surge this
wind up on the
time?
Impale.
Gonna drop the healing ward, Arfu, still gonna get chunked apart. But they're diving really deep, and this is going to allow Radiant for the numbers rotation. Omni Slash cast it out, not going to get too many lucky bounces from mid one. That means that Mob, they brought down the tree, so unfortunately he's going to have to try and juke away back to the safety of Bob's Void Spirit. Bob's still moving very slow, so they should be able to close the distance on Nia. They'll kill him once. Can they kill him a second time, though? Zenki's showing up. He's got the Soulbind. That leash potential is going to make SMG think otherwise, but you're happy with it. You don't lose your T1 tower, you get a couple kills, you get the reincarnation, a very long cooldown.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, now they're going to be definitely playing a lot more defensively. You kind of know where Marb's going to be farming now. As soon as he shows on the map, and SMG, they're going to look to beeline it straight to him.
He's gone back in.
That's what forces Bob to go in, yeah. You need to. You need to be this proactive.
Hook shot onto
Gets double connect here, very nice.
It's a great fight from Southfield at the moment. He's going to get pushed back. Fighting on top of the Midnight Pulse is going to cost them the life of Samael, but still Bob is getting chased down here. Very early Yule's picked up without completing the boots. Get him some distance away, but Arfu's hunting. We're even going to try and bring in Rogi as well. Bob?
No, Omni Slash, he's fine.
Okay.
I think.
Anyone's got Battle Fury already. Oh my. I got the chance to simulate. Yours is available as well.
Hello? Hello? Had heals and then simulate.
Alright, well that's a big streak. 476 gold for your Nyx Assassin. Looks like he's going into the 4-star first item here for Arfu. And we might see with that gold. That's a very early 4-star for Arfu.
It's been a part of a lot of SMG's kills up to this point. Very important to have, like great value against you know, the slows coming through from the wall of replica. Of course, just getting away from the Wraith King out of the Clockwork Cogs, and as well that max. If you're pulling the Soulbind tether to its max range, you force stuff out, it actually breaks it up. So Could be used quite effectively there.
That with Lee just
chases like that before.
What is? How are we looking at the moment? Mid one, Sergeant Yasha. How about the opposite position one? Marb has got Midas. He's going to be working into the Radiance. 2,400 gold in the bank. Definitely going to need a little bit more time, however, for the Wraith King.
He went back for the Midas, huh? Like, he had about 2,800 gold a couple of minutes ago. I thought, okay, he's just going for the casual K1 Hector build where, you know, you get the Gloves of Haste because it's really effective on a Wraith King because you have pretty crappy right click. A double kill here, and that's still withholding the black hole.
Jump in, Bob. A lot of damage here. I'm just going to bounce back forward. Mid one's gets a double fight. No, again, KP! He still drops the waistline. It's not going to matter though. They'll chase down Bob. This time he even loses the Courier. That was phase boots, a little bit of clarity with the regen, but nonetheless, mid one gets himself a 888 KP. Someone tip him. Surely you get a friendly tip on the team. He's like, brother, do not worry. You missed the black holes. We know you're going to be able to get them in the later stages. We're still having a solid game. Don't worry about it.
Maybe just a steady bump BP with his, you know, his team's voice lines. That's what he needs right now.
This'll come in handy.
They've actually got like I don't know what country it's in actually, but they've got a get vaccinated ad on the TV right now where steady bomb BP is part of it.
That's right. Bookshop, where the heck is that? KP? The Eidolons are able to get rid of the cogs, and 4 staff already picked up from Marfu means KP can retreat safely. And it gives time for SMG to sweep on over, just punishing that aggressive move from the duo support of South build.
I was saying before when he picked up the Aether Lens, obviously it's good because it's eventually going to build into the Octarine, but you know, after that first attempted black hole, maybe he just wanted a little bit of an extra range on being able to cast the black hole, but clearly didn't work out for him that well that time around. Surely number 3 is going to be good, you know, 3rd time's the charm.
We're going to have to wait for a little bit till we see if he can knock that one off the block. Look at Radiant's vision right now. Like, top, so much information through the dire jungle. They got a defensive ward securing mid one's farm. They got a defensive ward down bottom as well, just seeing any infiltration movements that South build are looking to utilize. Right, they've caught up the Ember. Oh,
Nice
Fu,
stun,
what a
Fu
stun!
again.
It's not gonna matter, but it still gets them grouped up here for mid one's cleave. Again, some pretty unlucky bounces for the Juggernaut. Be able to get back to safety. Bob looking to hunt. KP runs into a bit of a choke point here to set up for the Remnant. The drag back with the vacuum as well. They're diving deep under the T1 tower. They're going to be careful. How far do you want to commit on forward? Freezing Field's going to get dropped. Not doing too much damage at the moment. Dai still sitting on the back line. Another 2-man stun from Fu. They clean off Bob. They'll clean off Samael. And even Nia wants to try and buy back and get involved in the fight. They're hunting down the Wraith King. Barbie's still got this reincarnation, but they'll kill him the once, and they should be able to kill him the secondary time as well. Fu perfectly set up. The impales through that fight were so on point from the Knicks.
Yeah, Marfu's looking on point today. He's just seems to land everything that he wants to in these team fights. So again, not too many huge cooldowns used. Again, that could have been so much worse for SBE as well. Sorry, for SMG. No, SBE. The obvious slash hitting onto nobody. They were clumped up together because of that great impale. Even in the cogs, kind of pushing them off to one side, but no, just landing onto, I believe it was the wall of replica illusions. So, pulling him off. I was a little confused about why they're going into a Yasha on this Ember Spirit. Like, he's already got the Blade Mail, so clearly realizing that, okay, I'm probably going to be the one that's taking a lot of the damage, considering, you know, how we're talking about how they need to take the team fights eventually on SMG. You know, mid one stands on the front.
That's a big kill.
Nia goes to the back. Ooh.
Chain lockdown should be there. Very nice. That is a
dieback.
yeah. Tip him. So would you be triggered? You're like, guys,
Dire's top tower
what are they
is under
doing? I'm up.
attack.
We're up 5,000. Like we're gonna win. More than likely, looking strong to win this game.
Radiant's middle
And you're like,
tower
why are they
is under
tipping
attack.
me?
Radiant structures are fortified.
Maybe if they win another, at least get another pick off here. It's just a mental warfare from South Bill. There's Shantu killing what's there, but is the health going to be enough?
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Haste.
All right, let's go. Stupid. 48 solar.
Your turn to ban. 5 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Crixenes.
Prepare for battle.
Already moving. It's in the bag. Very well. As I thought. Good.
30 seconds to battle.
Well and good. Sand King cometh.
The battle begins.
Onward. Yes, indeed. I am ready. More than right. Rightly so. I'm under attack. Well stated. Why, thank you. Forward. I am ready. Oh! Forward. Well, yes, indeed. Ow.
Oh, look at it go!
Oh. Already moving. Agreed.
Look at it go!
First
Your
blood.
bottom tower is under attack.
I'm having scum.
Stings.
Can't keep the dooms away forever. My strength increases. Ow! Of course. To battle. More than right.
Got it!
As I thought. Very well. Granted. Onward. So you say. Sand King cometh. Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Well stated. Rightly so. More and better. I shift like the sands. That's all right. Stung. To battle.
Please.
Yes. Sand King cometh. As I thought. Onward. I'll take that. I am ready.
Look at it go!
Agreed. Granted. Well stated. Very well.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Good.
Your middle tower is under attack.
All flesh is sand. Attack. Nicely stung. So you say. Forward. Already moving. Of course. Yes, indeed.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Well and good. I go. Haste.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
I shift like the sands.
Look at it go!
Rightly so.
Oh, I'm open all night.
Thank you.
Onward. Granted. Run if you can. Well stated. Already moving. I shift like the sands.
Missing bottom!
I go.
Missing bottom!
Gather my power. By the scintillate waste.
Heads up!
More than right. Sand King cometh. Agreed.
Look at him go!
Yes. So you say. Well and good.
Your top tower is under attack.
Ooh. At last. I'll scour. I'm under attack.
Catch!
Fear, my friend. Darkness. Armor have omniscience.
Forward.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Ow. I die. Killing spree. Double kill.
Assassination at its finest.
I feel newly forged. Good. Sand.
Your top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Rightly so. I am ready. Very well. Of course.
Avail.
Yes, indeed. You'll never find your
Middle tower is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed.
Very well. To battle. As I thought. I'm under attack. It comes naturally to me.
We have failed the veil.
Ha ha ha! Yes, indeed. Yes. I grow a grain at a time. Well stated. Already moving. Sand King cometh. Killing spree.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I'll take your tribute. I shift like the sands. Granted. Invisibility. Of course. Well and good.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Agreed. I am ready. Onward. I go. Yes.
Every coin helps.
More than right. Rightly so. Stinger. So you say. Good. More than right. Already moving.
Part of us all.
As I thought.
Grind me down.
You hit a girl.
Good.
Big mouse.
Very well.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Agreed. That's all right. Granted. Yes, indeed.
Fear nothing. Blessing.
Your top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
One down, 4 to go.
Never
Yield.
bow to your liege. So you say. Yes.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
To battle. My strength increases. By the chief captain. Rightly so. Onward. Well stated. I'm under attack.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Double damage.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
My doom will know. Your turn.
Long live the king. Forward. I go.
Armor have omniscience.
Hey!
Shift like the sands. Sand King cometh. I am ready. Of course. Wicked sick.
Beg the omniscience for forgiveness.
Well and good. I go. Nicely stung.
Invisibility.
Good.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Sand
Your middle tower is under attack.
Agreed. Moving. Yes.
Fear.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Very well.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Well and good.
Armor of omniscience.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Monster kill. Godlike double kill. Gallic power. Of course.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Sorceries evade action.
Rightly so. As I thought. Yes. I shift like the sands.
He may be fearless to me.
Like sand. Double kill.
If you were still alive, still be shooting.
No sorceries avail.
Die. So you say.
Double damage!
Granted.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Well stated.
All bonds will break.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Finish it.
Dire structures are fortified.
Will break. Blessed fear not heresy.
Send and deliver. Very well. I'm open all night. So you say. Already moving. I shoot at the sands. I go. Of course. Well and good. Forward.
Every coin helps.
Regeneration.
Rightly so. More than right. I'll send you down to nothing. Feel my sting. Granted. To battle.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Pity you in
What's
your
done
ignorance
is
of the
done.
omniscience.
Run if you can. Agreed. Unstoppable damage.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
All flesh is sand.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Double damage. Good. Noted.
Assassin.
You were expecting Sandy Claus. Shiva's guard. As I thought. I am ready. Of course. Usage. That's all right. Feel my steam. I am ready. I shift like the sands. I grow a grain at a time. Already moving. Very well. As I thought. Good.
All wands will break.
More than right.
Your top tower is under attack.
Sand King cometh.
Your top tower has fallen.
Bring forward. Onward. At last. I go. Come to me. You have done a great
I can't believe what we're seeing! I can't believe what we're seeing! What just happened?
by the Jinn of Khaldin. Well stated.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Granted.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Rightly so.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Over the blind spot in the
To battle.
my wings.
Dark room I go.
Your blade of attack.
Could I have killed you any better?
I'll scour your bones.
I can't believe what we're seeing!
What just happened?
Sand King Kammer.
I can't believe what we're seeing!
What just happened?
Yes, indeed. To battle.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
As I thought.
No sorcery.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Granted.
Another stain on the battlefield.
I am ready.
The armor of omniscience.
I'll send you nothing.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Agreed.
Campaign.
Already moving. Forward. Illusion. So you say. Onward. Of course.
My poison.
Ooh.
You were a sacred target.
come to pass. Your king is risen. The time has come. Stinger. More than right.
Every coin helps.
Well and good. Well stated. Very well. I shift like the sands. Nicely stung. Yes. Rightly so. I go. Good. Ow! My strength increases.
Stay dead.
Roshan has fallen to the dire. Immortality! Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Get some! Cold! Already moving. As I thought. Sand King cometh. I am ready. Yes, indeed. By the scintillant waste. More than right. Granted. Forward. Illusion. Dominating. To battle.
Lost.
To me. Never does it tell you. Unstoppable.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle barracks has fallen.
I bleed my last.
It's all coming back into focus.
Yes. So you say. Stung. I shift like the sands. Rightly so. Very well. More and better. To me! Of course. Spitting plague.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
I'm under attack.
Bye-bye.
My sand is quick. It is not time. Double kill.
You've been shafted.
Stings, don't it? Agreed.
Every coin helps.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
I can't believe what we're seeing! What just happened?
Your middle barracks has fallen.
Sun. Of course. Good. Soon.
New blood.
To battle. I'll take your tribute. More than right. Very good. Onward. I go.
Come and get it! Axe kills you!
Dire structures are fortified.
Sand slow my enemy.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
My favorite custom.
As I thought.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I shift like the sands. Wicked sin.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Yes.
Radiant victory.
Victory!
Hey! Should have started when आज नहीं है ओके हाँ ओके आज नहीं है this is fastly error unknown domain interesting
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No, I saw that ending from miles away.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Fails me.
Incoming!
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's ancient is under attack. Radiant's ancient is under attack. My fever breaks. Radiant's ancient is under attack. You'll never know. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's ancient is under attack. Radiant victory. Radiant structures are fortified.
Mau kemana bos? Mau kemana bos?
Invisibility.
Knackered.
Rock it on!
My souls.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Players here! One.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Monster kill.
Incoming!
Dire's structures are fortified.
Double kill.
Mau kemana bos?
Coming in!
And it's off.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Blood calls to...
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They just fade away.
Illusion.
Out of tolerance.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Mau kemana, bos? Mau kemana, bos? Mau kemana, bos?
Mere coin?
Incoming!
Hey, how you going in there?
Rock it on!
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Boom! There it goes!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed.
Get a bit more.
Remember my name.
Players here!
Double kill. Triple kill.
Look there.
Rampage.
in this second game. And it's just, again, like Motivate always are able to recognize their timings and when they're able to really start getting active on the map.
One of those timings, they're just going to keep ramping up further. I think that's AA's going to keep coming out, as well as a Tome of Knowledge, so he's going to be up at to level 12. Rubik only 150 gold away from that Blink Dagger. BKB starting to be built up by Fearless. It has to be said, his farm is a lot more lackluster than compared with previous games. Not even level 15 just yet, so his damage could look to ramp up quite soon. Even perhaps an Ogre Axe able to provide him with a little bit of that extra burst coming through.
Fire. Smoked up here. Fearless, who's going to jump? Straight on top of the Nyx, but once again the Spy Capra's Cookie Way Ice Blast now been wasted. So we're going to try and drop the RP. Telekinesis Chain locked down straight on top of the park. Ken's going to get dropped here. The combo used from Motivate. Now with that pick-off, let's see what they want to try and lead it into. You have to keep in mind. Yeah, the RP is on cooldown, but again, I don't think Radiant are in fighting condition without the park.
I mean, they picked up the Reaver on the Lifestealer, so he's just got a ton more damage, a lot more survivability, and now with Q as well. Even though you don't have that big RP available, a lot of your other heroes aren't quite so cooldown reliant. Could use the Mortimer's Kisses to try and dissuade this.
That's Carapace as well.
Yeah, Q's on point here, man. They're just picking up that Blink Dagger now means that they're able to just quickly go back in. It's still going to be another 10 seconds until this puck's alive, and it's going to be enough time to take out this Roche.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
They have rules for this.
Sam H doing. Showing out top, looks like. The item.
A little passively. I mean, you kind of knew that they were doing Roche. The kisses revealed the fact that they were all in there, but he was just still standing off inside the trees, not wanting to risk dying. Instead, CML's going to be the one that goes down in the mid lane.
Still have the tier 2 mid to try and catch.
Under attack.
To go back and just stand behind Jackie. Stand behind your Lifestealer, top of the net worth. Age in the back as well. You see, like, a lot of the farm is on Jackie. Like, you're relying on Mastros for his utility.
Middle tower has
AoE combo, the pipe. You're relying on Fearless as well to burst down one hero. Jackie, top lane. Okay. They're gonna drop the dude, but Lifestealer does not give a damn. He's just standing his ground and trying to man fight. He's not gonna win it the first time though. BKB pop from Sam H. They don't have the RP just yet, so Sam H, if he wants to try and TP up, but it's going to be a little bit too late here. Drag back, brought down, is going to lose his life. Shanks will join him in the afterlife too. So they get the Ages for 2.
Has that enabled Tino to get anything new? I mean, he's holding on to nearly 2.6k gold. He's finished up the Gleipnir, so he's able to push those waves out a lot quicker. And against this 3 melee lineup, not going to affect the Lifestealer as much, of course. He's got the Rage, and no BKBs yet for either of Fearless. Actually, does Fearless have his finished and coming out to him? No, he's actually switched up. He was going to go into the BKB first, but he's decided, no, I'm going to go for the Ag Scepter instead. Only one component away.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I do see that. I mean, Ark's got 3,100 gold. Yeah, he feels forced to go BKB next. So he's looking to try and get in fighting condition. But...
not even, right? You could just use your Tempest Double to be able to push without quite as high a risk of dying. So it's versatile in that way.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Do they?
You just see it's a one-man push against a 5-man push, and well, 5 is greater than 1 last time I checked. AU math coming through here, but level 20 on Jackie. Doesn't have the safety of that Aegis anymore, but Satanic finished up. He's got that Pupil's Gift for the extra little bit of attack speed as well, and then of course the rest of his team backing him up. Probably wants a bit of a better spell to steal than Mana Burn on Q, but still looking pretty satisfied with how this game is going. All tier 2s removed, only 2 towers lost on the Motivate side of the map. Still though, it's only a 3k net worth lead. A lot of that is going into the Arc Coordinator, who hasn't been turning up to these fights.
Q? Oh, they got the RP nonetheless. Okay, Doom will fall. Tino's still going to try and TP in and get a return kill on top of the back. Should see them losing the Rubik for a trade. was gonna say, what just happened there? But it was the Aghanim shot on the Rubik that made it a bit of an awkward jump. It does free up mid though, so Ken gets a solo kill as well on Lionax. So 2 supports getting dropped across the map from Motivate. Might give Radiant a bit of an opportunity to get some of these lanes shoved out.
Especially now that BKB is done. Tempest Double going to be available in 5 seconds or so. Tino can look to pop it after the Midas. TP down to probably the bottom side of the map. Just keep that one pressured away. No, actually looks for mid. Just wanted to take away that tier 1 tower, I suppose.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Jackie got a first hit bash there, then you know the luck's really against you. Bit lame. Did he get the goal?
Don't know. I think it just expired, but the important thing for Motivate's side is that they keep that tier 1 tower. It's all about having the mobility right now, to be moving around the map as quickly as possible, trying to punish this Arc Warden whenever he shows, and that's going to be a pretty rare occurrence, as he TPs all the way back to base, realizing that the Tempest Double can do the heavy lifting for him. Tier 2 being pressured in. Maybe even a blessing in disguise that that tier 1 tower doesn't go down. No glyph available. We've still got the siege creep that's pushing in, and you can see the immediate response coming through from Fearless.
Oh, Fearless.
He might be paying with his life here.
Okay, well now the supports just revealed themselves, and he's like, okay, look how big I am. You think you're gonna kill me? BKB, DD. He's got the girl as well, so this man ain't give a damn. They'll catch one, they'll catch a second, and they're gonna punish that cute attempt that Omega were looking for.
Fire Snap Cookie as well. Nice little bonus for the Rubik to be able to pick up. Much better than the level 1 mana burn for sure, providing much more mobility for the rest of his team. He already has the Aghanim Shard to be able to save. Now he's even got that secondary component that can be both used offensively and defensively.
And Fearless as well is... This is what I'm a little bit worried for when he gets the Aghanims, because his damage is really going to ramp up, especially with that Empower. How does the tree volley work with
doesn't hit
through magnetize? Is that what you?
The magnetic field, yeah.
Sam H? He's going for a solo kill, but he's not going to get it, and now that's
They got bashes, brother.
Wasted. Oh, minus on cooldown?
Minus on cooldown.
Dire's bottom
Would have at least had level 18 if he tried that. Maybe that would have been the bit of extra damage. Probably not, but still a costly death. Still, again, Tino holding on to a lot of money, 3.7k gold. You got to start spending some of that, my brother. Team's creating a ton of space for you, but if it doesn't result in anything, not really worth all that much.
Tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Up they go, but what do you do now? Now they feel so safe to push up the higher ground. You don't have that big ultimate that you were really relying to get rid of one of their cores through a team fight. So you're just gonna have to hope you can.
Well, no kisses. They just throw out a single glob, a single solitary glob by Mortimer. I wonder if that should be, you know, a part of the Aghanim Scepter. You could just do one where you can kind of like mind game the opponent and say, oh, I'm casting my ultimate. Nope, it's just one. Look at it. Q has been infested. That's how confident Motivated feeling right now. The Rubik with the Blink Dagger and not much else is the one that's going to be trying to run in onto the front lines.
I mean, why not? Q's been having quite the game. If he's going to be the one to make the plays, I feel very safe for him.
To be fair, you're not really expecting it, right? Like, you heard my reaction just there. Do you think Omega was expecting something like that? Probably not. They're going to be on the lookout for, you know, the Magnus, the Tiny. Not where's the Rubik.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Just seeing, it's still a very even game net worth wise, but do you feel like that's the case looking at it right now?
It's so hard to say because we haven't actually seen a full-on team fight yet, right? Like, item progression from Jackie just seems so much more capable of taking objectives as opposed to just surviving and delaying the game, which feels like the main priority for Tino here. And again, like you just saw, he layered down the magnetic field on the tier 3 tower in the mid lane. He didn't care. Jackie just walked forward and was like, all right, well, try and go on me. I'm just going to